Hello guys, Stephen here. Today I'm in the little village of East Wemyss in Fife, and today I am going to show you 4 caves and a castle. So don't say I'm not good to you, because I am. So this first cave we're going to head into here. This is called Court Cave, and it does say no entry, dangerous caves, but it's all been supported now. And so there's full of little, what we call in Scotland, nooks and crannies, all carved out of the stone. I think that's done by, oh look, there's a bird up there, look at that. Oh, interesting. And then there's a little corridor here. So this first cave we come to, this is a little, just a little avenue off the first cave. I'm going to take you right into the main body. This is called Court Cave, and they built this support here in 1934, so it's been pretty safe for a while. And if we head off into that little alcove there, it becomes pitch black, and on the walls here, I'll show you in a second, there are some Pictish carvings in the stone, which is absolutely fascinating. And then this comes to an abrupt end here. Oh yeah, isn't that spooky? So the light's not very good in here, so I'll come back out. Incidentally, if you're visiting here, bring a really good torch, because it is pitch black. Now, on the wall here we have, hard to see, there we go, it's like a Celtic cross, and some other, if I take the light off it here, it looks like a fish. Lots of different patterns. These are all like, oh, there's something there, like some sort of animal. These range from like Pictish times to right into modern day. There are people who have carved their initials as soon as last week. Look at that, what's that thing there? Okay, there's another one. These are at least 1500 years old though. That looks like a person with a spear or something like that. Looks like some kind of fish there. Isn't that remarkable? And then there's the way out there, and that's the way I came in. So this is Court Cave. And there's a little, see there, if you look on that wall there, there's a little fish. So this next cave is called Doo Cave, D-O-O. And a doo is a Scots word for a pigeon. So the in here is a really, really well preserved example of a dovecote, where they would keep pigeons for their meat and for their eggs. So if we go into here, the first time I came in here, I got a fright of my life. I shone my torch and a whole bunch of pigeons came flying out. But if we just look up the end here and on the sides, you'll see all these little holes. These are pigeon holes where all these little birds would nest, and they would be kept for their meat, like I said. A little sub-tunnel there, isn't it? Look at this, isn't this fab? So this is medieval, this is, well, I don't know exactly the age, but probably maybe 1400s, 1500s, who knows? Isn't that fantastic? Don't really need the torch. I love how it's gone all green with the moss. Fab. And then up there's a little side tunnel. Let's go and explore up here. Look at this, spectacular. So like I said, these, oh my god, there's actually a little stream running down there. It's just amazing. Absolutely mind-blowing. So here we have Macduff Castle. Now there has been a castle here since the mid-1000s, back to the time of King Macbeth, and the Macduffs were the Earls of Fife, and they built this castle in round about the 1000s, but not in this shape. It would have been a much earlier version. This is probably dating back to, well, it was destroyed by King Edward Longshanks in 1304 after the Earls of Fife changed their allegiance to Robert the Bruce from him. Edward Longshanks visited here in 1304, and soon after he changed their allegiance to Robert the Bruce. And if we walk towards the castle, if you look to the left, you'll see like the surrounding wall. We can walk actually into it. The castle would have been, so that would be like a tower, that would be much higher than that. But isn't it beautiful in the red sandstone? You don't often see that. So let's go and have a look. Yes, we will be very careful. We don't want to be falling. So you can see where the sea air has eroded the stone. With it being sandstone, it's rather porous and susceptible to the weather, but it's going to be like that after 500, 600, 700 years. So you can see the posts in there, that would be joists for the floor above. So there's a corresponding joist there, that's the upper floor. Actually, is that wood? Can it be? No, it's sandstone. And there's a little turnpike to take you to the... God, I bet those stairs could tell you a few stories. Well, they do look quite modern, don't they? Spooky. Isn't that amazing? See the little narrow window, in case of attack they could be able to aim their weapons out the window. Isn't that amazing? You can easily see the upper floor. Oh, there's a white dove up there. Let's zoom in on that. It's nesting in the upper bedroom. Isn't that so cool? Try not to drop my torch. Oh, this is here. This is beautiful window. Imagine the views. So folks, this is our next cave. This is called Jonathan's Cave. Now this has the most amount of Pictish and nearly fell. Pictish and Viking graffiti in the whole cave, series of caves. So a lot of it is modern day graffiti. See, people carving the names of it. There's something there, and there's some sort of like a primitive kind of horse or something like that, and whatever that is there. And there's people carving their initials in 1889, DM 1921. Can't hardly make that out. There's little Celtic things there. That looks like a wolf or something there. Isn't that spectacular? But further along we have a fish. There's a fish there. This is all Pictish graffiti. When it's like a picture like that, it's like done by the Picts, which is probably up to 1600 years old, during the Dark Ages. Look at this. What have we got here? Now, I don't know if you remember the first cave, we had a sort of Celtic cross thing. It kind of matches that. And that circular thing there, that thing there, matches the thing further along. Oh, there's another one, look. Isn't this fascinating? There's a little square. And there's another fish. WC. No comment on that. Now there's a horse further along here. Mick, MD. And this is a Pictish carving here, look. It's like a horse going into battle with like a knight on the back of it or something. I don't know, I'm just speculating. DDEW 1876. Wow. What have we got here? It's hard to make out what that is there. It's definitely something. And there's, well, we have some modern day graffiti as well. That was nice of them. There's something there as well. God, this is mind-blowing. 1890, I can't make out the surname. D-U-N-U-C-E. Dunus, never heard of that as a nickname, as a surname. Wow, this is mind-blowing. More graffiti at the back, that's nice. Spectacular place. Oh, there's something there, now that I'm coming back on it. It's hard to make it. Oh, it's like a... Oh, some sort of... It's like a bird diving in the water. If you see its face just there. That's just mind-blowing. Maybe it's depicting like a seagull or a... diving for the fish. There's a shape there, it looks like a man. So this little bit here is the remains of the old gasworks. It's almost like a little harbour. You can see the little outbuildings there. See, they're made of brick, carved into that sort of little alcove there. And this little bit here takes us to our final cave, which is just around the corner here. See this sort of concrete sort of, almost like a sort of platform. Must have been for holding the gas canister or something. See, there's ironwork all the way around it. And we'll just, before I head to the right, I'll just show you this little last bit of what we call the gasworks. There's another sort of brick alcove. See this sort of old ironwork. Not that much to see, but if you're here you might as well come and have a look, you know. There's an old boundary wall there. And this takes us into our last cave. There's no Pictish graffiti in this one that I know of or have heard of, but it's just as worthwhile. This one goes right deep down. It's quite cool. Imagine having a party in here. It'd be quite smart. This is the last cave though. See, people have already been here having a party. Cans of Coke. Look at this one. Look, it's like a big cavern.